2 days in, how has practice been this week?
Been good. It's a little slow with the warm fuzzies, we call them. Yesterday it was they've gone 3 days, I guess. Friday, Saturday, Sunday without the pads popping, so it was a little slow to get going yesterday. But I thought they were better today. They've had good energy, good spirits. I think they really respect this rivalry, and you know we got quite a few kids from the state of Florida. They take a lot of pride in going back down to Jacksonville to play, and they seem excited. So they had good energy.
Yeah, Coach, I'm just curious how you've seen this football team under Billy Napier develop over the last 18 months to 2 years.
Yeah, I think they've recruited well. We recruit against them. They recruited well, recruit hard. They have good schemes. They have good coaches. They have great facilities and a great organization. So when you have that recipe, you know, it's just a matter of time. You build it through hard work and discipline, and you can see that in his players. You can see those guys playing with toughness and discipline. Their brand of football is very respectable. You know, they play a lot of the same similar schemes, defensively and offensively, to what we do, things you believe in. So I got a lot of respect for Billy and the job he's done, and I have no doubt that Billy's going to do a great job.
Yeah, Kirby, you mentioned confidence with Dalen Everett a lot. With Julian Humphrey, how have you seen his confidence continue to develop as he gets more and more snaps alongside Dalen and Kamani?
Yeah, he's gotten a lot of work. Like I said, in the last 3 to 4 weeks of practices, he's gotten a tremendous amount. Probably 60 to 70% of his reps have come with the ones, and he gets a lot of work in there with those guys, and he gets better. He used to go against better competition doing that, and I think that's great for his development. He's a talented football player. He's got really good speed, good football instincts, and plays the ball well in the air.
Kirby, you mentioned yesterday about knowing some of the guys on Florida's staff. What do you remember about what Austin Armstrong brought to this program and working with Russ Callaway at Alabama?
Yeah, I work with a lot of those guys on their staff. I think they're really good coaches. They have a great pedigree, and they work really hard at what they do. Have a lot of respect for Russ and his family, and Coach Callaway was here when I first got hired, and Russ is a tremendous coach. Knows football inside and out, and was a great husband and father as well. And then Austin was here with us, and he was a really good idea guy, always looking for a better way to do things. He didn't feel limited by his role. He wasn't afraid to speak up and have good ideas, which I think it makes a good young coach when you think that way.
What have Xavier and Marius been able to do so far this week?
Yeah, both guys have been able to take some reps and work. Xavier probably ahead of Mims, which is what we expected. But I was really pleased with Mims. He pushed really hard today and got out there, got some work in, and Truss has been out there, you know, both days.
Kind of a defensive schematic question here. I'm just curious about. They're a pistol football team. When they line up in an even pistol set, how do you set the strength to that, or do you?
Well, it depends on a lot of things. The call, number one, the rest of the formation, because the pistol part of it doesn't necessarily set the strength. The formation does a lot of times. And they change their strength motion a lot. They shift a lot. Have a lot of window dressing on plays and set plays up with that. So we don't worry about the setting of the strength based on the back as much as we do other things.
We're talking to Kamari later today. What have you seen from him as a veteran?